All right, I think we are live. This is my third video streaming the Transformers Armada 2004 PS2 video game. In the last two streams, I beat most of the game, and in this part, I'm taking on the final boss, which is Unicron. Now, if I remember, Unicron is pretty easy to beat. So, we'll see if that's true or not. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay. Pacific Island, Cybertron. I don't know if it matters which Autobot you go in as or not. Is there like a speed? So normally there's like a speed difference, power difference, etc. But I don't know. I think on Cybertron it doesn't matter. The Cybertron level feels like a totally different game in a lot of ways to me. All right, cool. Unicron cutscene. Oh my gosh, I remember being so hyped when I got to this when I was little.
Unicron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I love all the permutations of the 1984 or 1986 movie lines that Gary Chalk does. It's cool to hear him do that in this game. The minicons. I love the rainbow aesthetic of the minicons.
Commander, the minicons have combined to enhance your combat capabilities
All
to
right.
ultimate levels. Prepare for immediate launch. Counterattack Unicron when the time is right. Look for the most direct access to his power core. That is the critical target. But move quickly. If Cybertron is destroyed, all is lost.
All right, let's go. Oh man, it's been a long time since I played this. This is fun. Look how big Optimus is compared to these buildings. Just kidding. I mean, it's true. But okay, so I remember what's stressful about this. Fighting him is not actually stressful because all you do is shoot the blast. It's just the timing of it and all. And flying around Cybertron is really nauseating if you've never done it before. Alright, he stopped. He's latching on. Into the mouth we go. And oh, what's happening? Boom. Okay. It's a little harder to shoot than I remember. Ah. Dude, these buildings are so small, or Optimus is so big. Come on! Ah, there we go. Alright, and then he opens up like a second chamber, and the battle keeps going. I love this music, by the way. So yeah, this is easy, as I remember. Why did Optimus just like ragdoll? Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed Cybertron's moon there. That's cool. Alright, if I remember correctly, this half is a lot harder because he basically just moves a lot more sporadically. But still pretty basic. So there he is. He's latched onto the planet. He sucks this up. And boom. That's one shot down. Yeah, it kind of feels like the Unicron level is an afterthought to me, because it's so, I don't know, it's so different, and it's kind of easy, but it's cool. I'm glad they included it for sure. it wouldn't be a good Transformers Armada video game if it didn't end with Unicron, considering he's the most exciting part of that show by far. Alright, here we are. Nice. First shot. I love the score in this level, soundtrack. Entire game soundtrack is great. Oh man. This would be fun, and like if any part of this game would work well in VR, it would be this level. It's already kind of dizzying. It would be so like disorienting to have these controls in VR. Alright. Come on. Ah! Oh no! That's cool. I'm glad that happened. I forgot how cool that looked. Alright. It's okay. It's just one hit. Oh, I forgot about that also. Some crazy ragdolling. So if Cybertron is like even half the size of Earth, I just flew like a few thousand miles in a few seconds. Oh man, the music is lagging. Alright, come on, come on. Ah! Dang! Okay, I'm having to eat my words for this being easy. Come on. I guess this last shot is, it gives you the least amount of time for this last shot. Maybe. I'm trying to remember like how much trouble this gave me when I was little. I think I probably had to do it a few times. I think that hit. Come on, hit! That hit. There it is. One final shot. The disco ball. Nice of Unicron to slowly open his interior walls to become more vulnerable, huh? I think I remember reading in the earlier draft of this, you had to fight his Minicon as like a first boss. That would have been cool. Maybe I'm getting confused with Tidal Wave, because I know that his Minicon was supposed to be like a mini boss, but I could have sworn Unicron was as well. Curious about whether his movement is randomized or not. I think it is. Come on. This is the hardest one to make, I think. Come on, I think that was it. I did it. There we go. Alright. Cool cutscene of Unicron's death.
Destiny
Oh, hey, Tetraradon.
cannot destroy my
Trung
destiny.
Tran. Yes, still hang out with Trung Tran. Boom. Yeah, the flight is so weird. Also, the Unicron's voice in that moment was... I always thought that was really weird when I was little. It sounds nothing like Orson Welles. Or whoever does Sideways' voice in Armada. Would have been great if Sideways was in the game. Victory!
For victory! For Cybertron!
So cool. I love that cutscene. Alright. And that...
Till all are one.
there's another classic Peter Cullen line by Gary Chalk. It's great.
Party's just started.
Well, that's it for Transformers 2004 video game. That was really short stream just now. I think I'm gonna keep playing. So I did that. I played through the whole game in 3 streams on Recruit, which is the easiest difficulty. And I think next I'm gonna play in Veteran, which doesn't offer any difference except for you have to get more minicons before you can fight Unicron. And I guess maybe the villains do more damage. I'm not sure. But after that, I'll do Commander, and that one's a lot different because the minicons are in different places, and the villains, there are different villains spawned in different places as well. So that one will be fun. I think when I do Veteran, I'm gonna do it with cheats enabled just for fun, and to prep myself for Commander. I'm gonna try to do Commander fair and square, but Veteran I might do with cheats just because cheats are tons of fun. My favorite Transformers show is definitely Transformers Armada. Admittedly, I'm very just biased by my nostalgia for it. Better Question would probably be my second favorite, which is probably Transformers Prime. It's definitely not the newest Siege show. I just watched Animated for the first time, and I enjoyed it. I appreciate what people like about it, but it's not my favorite. Just personally, it doesn't has some things I don't like. Has a lot of great things, don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite. Cyberverse is a lot of fun. Cyberverse is really underrated, but it's not my favorite. Cybertron would be another contender. Again, probably some bias and nostalgia there, but I think it's genuinely good and fun in a lot of ways, especially like the powers of all the characters and the fights and the action is still really good. But there are some ridiculous aspects to it as well. And then G1 is fun. Beast Wars I've not finished yet. I really enjoyed what I've seen, but I've not finished it. From what I've seen, I get why everyone really praises it, but I just haven't finished it yet. I want to though. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna keep playing this game in. I'm gonna restart it.
Unicron has been defeated.
Oh.
And Cybertron saved. But according to our sensors, there are still minicons to be rescued here on Earth. As you search for them, clear out any pockets of Decepticlone resistance.
Okay, there are still minicons, which I knew was the case. I don't know. Should I go get the other minicons? I was gonna start a new stream and just start playing through the other difficulty. Okay, I guess I'll get one minicon, and then I'll start the next stream. Never seen Armada. Blasphemy. So the beginning of Armada is really slow, like the first 15 episodes or so. You could honestly just start at like episode 20, maybe watch like a couple random ones, but then start at episode 20 to 25, somewhere in there. And you're gonna miss some things like the introduction of new characters. But there's gonna be plenty of you're gonna miss some things, but you're not gonna miss a lot, because the beginning of the show is really repetitive. It's just, let's go find a minicon, and then a new Autobot or Decepticon comes to Earth, and everyone's like, who's that? And then someone explains their backstory, and then they find the minicon. But other than that, there's like no variation in the show whatsoever, until you get later into it. And then when you get later in, it is really, really good. Yeah, I won't spoil it, but the end is really good. Ah, who's shooting at me? I went here because there's a very specific minicon. Oh, he's up there. That's why they're shooting at me, because the minicon is over here. I'm losing altitude. I don't think I'm gonna get to this minicon. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'll try. I know there's a way to like gain height, but I don't know how to do it. No, it's not that way. I will just fall to my death now. Boom. Okay. that's fate telling me that I should just start a new stream and start the veteran mode. So I'm gonna end the stream. That was my playthrough through. That was part 3 of my playthrough for Transformers Armada on PS2 in the easiest difficulty. Now it's time to start the middle difficulty, and I'm gonna start a new stream for that. So